Hi everyone! On today's video I'm going to be reacting to Gordon Ramsay cooking paella. So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm from Spain and I lived around 20 years in the Comunidad Valenciana, which is the area that the paella was born. So I know how to make a proper paella. Since I moved to the UK, I always saw like there's a lot of friction between Spanish and English people because of the paella. I think this started with Jamie Oliver. I'm not sure if it started with him, but I know that it was a big problem because he did a weird paella and then called it a classic. So a lot of Spanish people went and said, that is not a paella! But I saw that Gordon Ramsay did one, so I wanted to see if he is on the right direction or he made mistakes. But before we get into the video, please subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed yet, because a lot of more video reactions and a lot more interesting videos are coming, so you don't want to miss them. And now, let's go into the video.
Paella, in terms of, using...
But that involves rice.
Rice and chicken?
Yeah.
What's wrong with rice?
Well, it's cooking it. Can't you make disasters with rice?
Yeah, no, but I mean with the stock, water in fact, and things like chorizo and
No!
stuff, it cooks itself.
Not chorizo! No!
300 grams of squid and 300 grams of prawns.
We never put chorizo in paella. Never! Never!
How many was at the table?
No one does it. There's a type of paella that contains a type of sausage, which is more like countryside paella, we call it. But it's not very common.
When was the last time you made one?
But not chorizo. Chorizo is very
Okay,
strong.
chorizo.
No! What are you doing?
Nice.
Gordon, I loved you. Why are you doing this to me?
Get hold of the chilies.
No chilies! No! We never put chilies in our paella.
Use this sort of
Paella is not spicy at all. At all.
and the nice thing about
You could put
chorizo down with the onions.
red peppers or green peppers, which is also not very common, but never chilies.
Over a phone bill, you're crying over a paella.
Never!
Chicken, but you can also make this with fish or rabbit. Adding sherry gives it a deeper flavour.
Once that's evaporated,
But that's true, we can use chicken or rabbit.
rice in. And this is where you always get a little bit confused, isn't it? Sprinkle the paella, mix it all in. I want to get that rice nicely coloured. Okay.
He's not putting any tomato on it.
There you go.
We put a little bit of
So next
tomato
what you do is to get the saffron.
paste or...
The saffron gives it an amazing colour and gives it a really nice flavour as well.
Yeah, of course, saffron.
And to finish off, prawns, squid and clams.
So far, so good?
So far,
Yeah?
understood.
Come on, you're doing good. A bit peppery out.
He's using the right type of pine. The tomato is before,
Look.
when you are making the... with all the vegetables.
We're ready to roll.
You never moved a paella. Never. And I will tell you why. Because when you move a paella is not a risotto. It's different. So when you move a paella, all the starch is called of the rice, it starts to go out. So you get kind of like a creamy paella, which is not the case. It shouldn't be creamy. And there was a lot of rice and a lot of things. Usually they always say in Valencia that a paella should never be bigger than this, than a finger. So the rice should be one finger of rice on the paella pan. No more, because otherwise it's not cooked through and properly. And then you need to stir it and move it, and then it's a disaster. Oh my goodness, Gordon, what? Why you did this to me? There's a lot of bad things with that paella. Some of the ingredients were okay, but he put like a lot of things. A lot. We don't put that many things. Like, he put a lot of vegetables, a lot of meat, a lot of seafood, everything mixed. So it's just rice with Spanish things. But if you do a seafood paella, you put some vegetables, but seafood is the star of the dish. So you don't put like all the vegetables that he put. Also, you can make like surf and when you put meat and shellfish together, which is what he did, but then he had a lot of vegetables. It's just like way too many things to enjoy the flavor. Another mistake that I've seen on this video is to just put water. That doesn't give any flavor to the paella, especially because he put all the rice, and the rice, it cooks in what, 15 minutes? And that doesn't give it time to extract the flavors from the ingredients. So what you do in a paella is have a good stock. So if you are making a seafood paella, what you do is make a stock with the fish, the heads of the prawns, with whatever, to have a good stock that is going to add a lot of flavor to the paella. Same if you are doing a meat paella. You make a stock with all the bones or everything. Even add some vegetables to the stock, because if you have a good stock, you have a good paella. That is very important. But if you just put water, meh. But I must say that he did the right thing with the rice, because he used the round rice, which is the proper one for paella, because it's the one that absorbs the liquid and the flavors of the stock, and then it's yummy. Basmati rice is not for paella at all, because it doesn't absorb anything. It's so thin that it doesn't absorb anything, and it's just horrible and awful to make a paella with basmati rice. It's just not the type of rice. It's the same that you wouldn't do a risotto with basmati rice, because it's not going to be creamy enough. So it's important to use brown rice. And chorizo and chilies, they are so overpowering. When you put chorizo, it's kind of all that you can taste. Then the squid, the prawns that have such a delicate flavor are going to be way overpowered by the chili and the chorizo. That's why we don't put it. And also, we don't put chili because in a lot of places we eat paella with alioli, which is a mixture between garlic and oil. And it's like kind of like a really garlicky mayo. So you get your heat from there. So imagine that with chilies. It's just way too many. I don't know. That was a disappointment. But I want you to understand the frustration of the Spanish people with the paella, because I get that a lot of English or American people are like, well, it's not that such a big deal. Okay, British people, I'm going to put you on video, and hopefully you're going to feel like I feel with the paella. Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make British fish and chips.
Okay, good.
Okay, you want to cut his head off?
What?
Pour your flour in.
Oh my god.
Crack your egg.
Egg yolk? No.
Add some sugar.
No.
Add some salt and pepper.
No.
Add some root beer.
Root beer?
This is how it should look.
Puke.
Your batter should be thick.
Yeah, diaper fit.
Okay, so you want to coat your fish.
Oh my god, no flour. Stop
Alright, so
it.
salt and pepper your plate for
What are
seasoning.
you doing?
Put
cannot
your
be
fish
serious.
over to your plate.
There's nothing British
Stick it
about
in the
that. In the microwave?
Cook
Are
it
you
for
kidding
20
me?
minutes.
What?
Peel and cut your chips.
Oh, you've lost the plot.
And that is how you make British fish and chips.
You've never been to Britain.
Do you understand now? I hope you do. Anyway, I'm going to do in the future a recipe for paella on my channel. So subscribe if you want to see a proper, authentic paella. I'm going to give you all my tricks, all my tips, everything for that recipe. But yeah, that is just bad. That is not... No, that is not how you do it. It's fine, because he's not from Spain, and I really doubt that he went to Spain to make like... It will be like me when I do fish and chips or something. I'm sure there's things that I'm making mistakes, but I like to check a lot of recipes before I make a new one. So if I want to make classic British fish and chips, I check a lot of recipes, a lot of things, to try and be more authentic. I don't think he did that. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Gordon. This was a letdown. And you guys, have you done paella? Let me know in the comments below. What have you put in the paella? So yeah, as always, please subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed yet. You also have all the links to my social media on the description box. And as always, have a lovely day and see you in the next video.